Hey mom, so this is just a really quick lesson on making sure that your chords sound really clear and crisp. And so I don't want you to keep going ahead unless your chords sound just really sharp and detailed. So for instance, if we're playing the C major chord, I want you to play it more on the muscly part of your fingers. So just underneath your nail, kind of right there. So each finger right underneath your nail in that more muscly part. Okay, so in C major, and you can also bring your thumb down a little bit. You see how you just find a place that's comfortable. It shouldn't be painful. It might feel awkward at first because some of these things might be new, but just try and find a place where it doesn't hurt you. It shouldn't hurt. It might feel funny, but it shouldn't hurt. And just try and, if I'm playing this C major, I can play C, E, G, C, and E, okay? So right there, it didn't sound clear, so I needed to make sure. Oh, I'm doing a bad job of it. So for me, I actually sometimes actually learn this from Coldplay. They often will use their thumb around their guitar, and that's fine too. Whatever is comfortable. So here is C, E, G, C, E, but it should be really clear. There shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't hear that sound or things that are just fluff. You don't want to hear fuff, okay, as I like to say. So make sure everything is real clear. If you're playing some bar chords, like for this, I'm playing an E major shape. I can play my thumb and play the F, but just leave these open. Well, for certain keys, we can play some open strings. So when we play this E-shaped E major chord, if we slide up to the 5th fret, we can play an E-shaped A major chord. Okay, so you hear that, it just sounds heavenly. Okay, we could slide it up and we can play B. So if I were to play this, I could play E. That's a C sharp minor, the 6th, and then back to E. Okay, so that'll just sound good in certain keys where you can experiment, but the key of E typically sounds pretty good with the open notes. Again, because those open notes are the E, so it should, by definition, all those chords have E as a sister or brother, so they'll tend to sound good in that key. So yeah, and then you can use your thumb if you'd like to on this top E string. I actually learned that from watching a Coldplay concert where they were doing that all the time. You can play some of these notes if the open notes that you're going to play or complement the chord. And so you can just experiment, and as we get deeper into chord building, you can then see, hey, what notes am I leaving open, and do those match with the chord that I'm playing? But here you have the E-shaped G major, but I'm just going to play the top 4 strings. Just in case that's easier for you, say I'm just using my thumb to play. So whatever is easier and whatever is more comfortable. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Let me know if you have any questions.